Okay, yeah, that,
Alright, so a lot of people out there right now are yelling, hooray, hooray, the assault weapons ban is dead, because they're not going to put it into the gun bill that Harry Reid says it's not going to be part of the bill. Now, this is not true. The assault weapons ban has just been wounded, but it is not dead. In fact, this is a strategic play on Reid's part. What he wants to do is he wants to get the first two measures in the bill through and then add the assault weapons ban in if there's enough strength and support. So basically the idea is this. I got 3 piles of crap, and 2 of the piles are kind of halfway small, and I sprayed some stuff on them so they don't stink so bad. And if I can get people to accept those 2 piles of crap to pass on to the House, then I'm going to see if I got enough support to throw in the big stinky dumpster, the assault weapons ban. So that's Reid's plan right now. Now, they haven't said this out loud, but what they're really doing is they are hoping that another crazy person goes nuts and uses an assault weapon and does another massacre in the interim. If they can get another mass shooting to coincidentally occur while they're kind of stalling this thing along, they will reinforce their base and have public outcry to pass it, which means then they can strong arm the votes they need to get all of it, the assault weapons ban included, through the Senate. And if the public outcry is massive enough, they're hoping they can shove it past the Republicans in the House. So, or at least make the Republicans look like a real bunch of set of jerks to the mass of American people and cost them votes. So this is politics at its best. It is low down, backstabbing, hoping for the worst so that they can get their agenda through. All right, so what do we need to do? We need to continue writing our senators, to continue letting them know that passing bills against our constitutional rights is political kryptonite, that we will hold them accountable, that we are a one-issue voter, that we will go and put money against them if we have to, and we will vote against them. Even if they're not in our district, maybe we'll support the person up against them, because we do not believe that they should be infringing on our Second Amendment rights. It's outrageous that they're even trying to do this, in my opinion, but it doesn't surprise me in the state of affairs that we live in this country. Now, for those of you out here watching this that may be on the anti-gun side, let me try and throw out an olive branch here to you. If you want me to accept some of your measures, then I would like something in return. Right now you're asking to just block stuff. You're saying, let's drop my magazine capacity. Let's take away some of my firearms that I can buy in the future. Let's go and have background checks on everyone and register all the guns in a federal database. This is what you're asking me to do and to accept. You're not offering me anything. It's like if I walked up to you and said, hey, give me $100. And you go, no, I don't want to give you $100. And I go, no. You let's be reasonable. Give me $90. And you're like, well, I don't want to give you $90 either. Really? Do we got to do this? Come on. Okay, I'll settle for $80. Give me $80. This is the way that the anti-gun establishment is currently operating. They are asking for things that they think they can get and offering nothing in return to my side. Why would we not oppose such measures? And you're trying to basically guilt us into accepting it, which is, oh, well, kids are dead, so you got to accept all this stuff we're going to try to push down your throat. Well, I'm sorry, we're not going to accept it. If you want something from us, you need to offer us an olive branch, something in return. So you're like, well, whatever could you gun people want? You have everything. Well, that's not true. One of the things that I personally would like to see offered is every state in the union, or at least 49 states in the union, have some type of concealed carry. But some have the type of concealed carry to where if you match certain criteria, It's called a shell issue state. I take the class, I pass the background check, I pay you money, you give me concealed carry license, okay? I meet all the criteria, you have to do that. That's a shell issue state. Texas is a shell issue. Now let's take New York. Did you know in New York that people have concealed carry licenses? It's true. Guess who has had them? The rich people that pay off the judges to give them to them. The common man can't get a concealed carry license in New York. It's not a shell issue state, it's a may issue state. So they get to divvy them out to the people they like, the people who have money, the people who have political influence, the rich, the hoity-toity, the rich people's bodyguards get them. So New York is a total gun class snobbery set of people in New York, and there are other states like that too. So I would like to see at a federal level that they pass a law that says every state in the union has to have a shell issue policy and have a reasonable set of criteria for the people to match. And maybe then, if you gave me that, I would be more accepting of taking some type of magazine restriction. So we would get more good guys armed and out on the street, and then you'd have a magazine restriction for everyone else. And maybe the good guys could have, who got licensed, could have normal magazine capacities, or let's just make the magazine capacity where you don't have those stupid giant magazines hanging out of your pistols. So again, there's room for negotiation if you would offer negotiation, but you don't. You only offer to take things away. So if you consider me to be unreasonable for being against these federal laws that are trying to be passed, understand that why would I not be against them since you offer me nothing at all in return. So again, to my fellow pro-gunners out there, assault weapons ban, do not be lulled into a sleep. Do not stop being diligent. They are using this as a smoke tactic. They are waiting for the next massacre to try to shove it through. So what we have to do is continue talking to our representatives and telling them, we don't care if there's another massacre. You don't get to take away our weapons. That is not the way to approach this. They're going to have to find other ways to fix this problem, like maybe focusing on the people doing the massacre and not the thing that they do it with. So, again, diligence is what is required. We need to keep up our campaigns, go on PopVox and send information, but the most effective thing is to call, write, and email your senators and representatives that represent you, because they want to listen, and calling is the most effective, of course. Writing a letter is highly effective. Emailing is somewhat effective. They just kind of put that in a tally, for and against in the tally mark. So again, thank you for watching, and again, don't believe what they tell you. The assault weapons ban is not dead. They have it ready to sneak in at a moment's notice.
Meep, meep.